Hello chess fans and my friends, welcome back to Chess Time. Today we are going to explore the Opera game, one of the best illustrations of attacking chess by Paul Morphy. The game was played in 1858 at an opera house in Paris. Morphy played with the white pieces and faced Ducal and Count Isouard, who collaborated to play with the black pieces. The game starts with e4, e5, a king's pawn opening that provides control over the center of the board. Morphy develops his knight on f3 square, and his opponent responds with d6, that focuses on pawn structure and developing his white bishop. Morphy plays d4 to gain more control over the center and open up lines for his pieces. This move helps him gain an advantage in development. Black responds with bishop g4 and pins the knight. Morphy captures the pawn on e5. In this position, black cannot retake the pawn directly, as it would open the d file, leading to queen trade and potentially displacing the king and losing the e5 pawn. Instead, black takes the knight with his bishop. In response, Morphy captures the bishop with his queen in order to maintain a healthy pawn structure and develop his queen to a powerful spot. After black captures the pawn on e5, Morphy maintains a lead in development and develops his bishop to c4, threatening a checkmate on f7. Black defends by developing his knight to f6 and blocking the queen's route to f7. Here, Morphy plays queen to b3, attacking both the f7 and b7 pawns. Black cannot defend both, and white's pawn on e4 is also unprotected here. Black's response was queen to e7, but here is a question for you. How can black defend against the queen capturing b7 and attacking the rook? Pause the video and try to find the answer. Actually, in this position, if Morphy captures the b7 pawn, black's queen can check on b4 and attempt to trade queens. This is beneficial for black because the white's queen is much more active than black's queen. However, the drawback of this move is that it blocks the king's bishop and prevents black from castling. Morphy doesn't want queens off the board, so he develops his knight to c3. Black responds by pushing the pawn to c6, defending the b7 pawn and also gaining more control over the center. Morphy continues developing and bring his dark squared bishop out to g5 to pin the knight. Black cannot develop his other knight because it would block the queen's defense of b7, so he decided to attack the bishop with b5. If Morphy puts back his bishop, d7 will be a nice square for the knight to develop to. However, Morphy was a strong player and knew about his advantage in development. He decided to sacrifice his knight for 2 pawns. Black defends against the check with knight d7, and now both of his knights are pinned. Morphy adds another piece to the party and castling on the queen side. In this position, black has to defend his knight by bringing the rook to d8, otherwise he will lose material. At this point, all of the white's pieces are involved in the game, except for the rook on h1. Morphy comes up with a great idea and decides to capture the knight with his rook. After black takes the rook, he brings his last piece to the party. Now all of his pieces are active in the game, but the black king is stuck in the middle and unable to develop his bishop and rook. Black is up in material and plays queen to e6, attempting to exchange queens and activate his bishop. However, Morphy doesn't allow him to do that and captures the rook with his bishop. Black is forced to capture with his knight, and in this position I want you to pause the video and find the best move for white. Well, I hope you find it. Morphy played queen to b8, check, and sacrificing the queen. Black has to take the queen and Morphy delivers a stunning checkmate with rook to d8. A brilliant finish by Paul Morphy. This game shows the power of aggressive and tactical play, as well as the importance of strategic development in chess. If you enjoy this game and learn from it, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, keep playing and keep learning.